David Menzies for Rebel News here in North Toronto. And folks, I have another parking enforcement story for you. You might have seen our reports previously about parking enforcement officers coming back to headquarters hours before their shift is scheduled to end. That's called time theft, and by our math, it's costing the Toronto taxpayer $6 million a year. It's crazy. It's business as usual. They don't care that they've been exposed, but I've been tipped off by an insider about another little scandal brewing, and it's this. Starting on June 12th until July 2nd, that is when the World Cup is going to be in Toronto. And get a load of this. On July 12th, the parking enforcement officers have been told they are now required to put in a 15-hour shift. Now, typically 10 hours is what they put in. Of course, they don't put in 10 hours. That was the reason we were here to expose that a couple of weeks ago. But basically, the city is smelling a bonanza in terms of illegal parkers for the World Cup. Now, we understand that the parking enforcement officers are not happy about this. Why? Well, first of all, it breaks the collective bargaining agreement. They cannot be ordered to work more than 13 hours on a shift. And by the way, that's for a very special circumstance, like a parade or something. It's not meant to be 13 hours every day. So there's that. The second thing is, because it's 15 hours long, because it's beyond the collective bargaining agreement, if one of the officers gets hurt on the job, guess what? The Worker Safety Insurance Bureau will not cover that injury. It'll be considered null and void because you are working too many hours. So I don't know what, I don't know how to connect the dots here, folks. On one hand, during their normal days, they're not even putting in what constitutes a regular shift. Now they're being demanded to work 15 hours, and it's astonishing. So I don't know which side I'm cheering on here, but we'll keep an eye out for this as usual. But isn't it a little rich? These are members of law enforcement, albeit parking law enforcement. Shouldn't they be setting an example? Shouldn't their managers be abiding by the collective agreement? But apparently no, under DEMQ. It's pretty much the Wild West in Toronto these days, isn't it? For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, I think things are out of control under Chief Myron DEMQ. The big question is, how does this guy still have a job? If you feel like we do, please go to firethechief.com. That's firethechief.com. Please sign our petition, and if you're able to, kindly make a donation so that Rebel News can continue to bring you the other side of the story.